Welcome budgeting friends. I'm so excited to be back with you. I am literally closing out March budget on April 1st. Like, y'all, I don't think I've closed out a budget this quickly in like months, guys. So I'm trying to get back on my ish. One thing I got to do is because my kid was playing with all of my envelopes. All right, we're going to be doing some stuffing. So normally I stuff about $250 each month into everything. And look at that, takes away a lot of light. But today, because, okay, so there's a few things that we need to handle first, okay? First, if you did not watch my week 3 check-in, week 3 and 4, go back and do that, because it will kind of tell you what I'm going to do here. But there is one purchase of shoes for he needed basketball shoes. We decided we were going to take that out of our baseball slash sports fund, so that we weren't over in our household, and it should have come out of there. So it shouldn't be coming out of our finances. So there's that. The other one was there was an ATM spending. My husband told me that was actually haircuts. So therefore I took 20 out of our haircut fund and put it back into the account. The next thing was we are currently over about $40 in groceries, which we'll go over a little bit more. I think I have a few more groceries in week 5. But I cashed out of my Ibotta account for $40. So that is going to get put back into it actually goes from Ibotta to my account. So it's not like I have it here. But yeah, so that's that. So we are only going to stuff about I think it's 210. After all those little adjustments, just roll with it. It makes sense in my head. Just know that I know where everything is going. So, but there was also a big jump in our sinking funds because I had a $200 cash sale. It was a freelance job that I do for cash. And I put all of that into our sinking funds. So there is that. I think that's it for right now. So let's do sinking funds and get all of that handled. And then we will move on to everything else. So all of these pluses are where I put the extra, unless there was like medication was getting 0 and I put an extra 20. So I want to make sure that these are all good and ending. And then I will put the beginning balances into April. So all right, so we should have 100 for Christmas, 50, 70, 90, 110. Hopefully I have a 10. That will work. I'm going to take 2 5s out of here, put it in here. So to make this 110 into 100. So let's take it out and count. Y'all, I'm getting so excited that we already have this amount. I'm pretty sure we're almost to the amount we had at the end of the year last year already. So let's count this. So we should be at 485. Yeah, we only had 600 in our sinking funds when we hit Christmas last year. We're going to be at 485. It's going to give me so much joy at Christmas. It's unbelievable. 100, 200, 300, 350, 4. Yeah, let's get this all together. 4, 420, 440, 460, 480, and 5. Oh, guys, if you have not started sinking funds yet and you are still on the fence about them, this right here will be worth everything. When you get to Christmas and you have that money set aside, it will be worth everything. Like, this gives me chills already. At being at 485 for Christmas already gives me chills. So my husband I don't, like, my husband doesn't pay much attention to our sinking funds. He just knows that $250 goes into our sinking funds, and he really just glosses over this fact. He really pays attention to, like, the main budget. When he knows that we already have $500 almost saved up for Christmas, he is going to be like, what? It's going to be amazing. Okay. Vacation. So we are starting to plan our vacation with our friends. We go on a big vacation with our friends every other year, like to a resort or something. So we're starting to save up for that. So there was $55. I added an extra 20 from that 200, and another 20 needs to go in. So we should be at, what, 95. So let's count: 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95. So we need to keep on dumping in that, because we are probably going to need about $500 here soon just for the deposit. So pretty soon here we're going to be dumping into that. And yes, could that money be going to other places? Yeah, but we make our vacations a priority. My husband works extremely hard, and it's a priority for us. So it's one of the things that we splurge on, and that's the end of that. So, and putting $20 away is not like killing our budget. Now, we will have to up that soon. Like, it really probably needs to go to 40 here soon, but we'll see. All right, emergency should have 165, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50. Uh-oh. Looks like I took some out of it. 50, 55, 60. Oh, you know what? I took 5 out of it for a basketball game and forgot to put it back in. It's okay. So we're going to put 5 in it. I'll just say we minus 5. I might go back and put that 5 back in it, but it's not the end of the world. So we're still at 165. Like I said, we already have kind of like we have a savings account, but this is like an emergency $1,000 that I want to put away. So it's not like the end of the world. Baseball. This is where, nope, that's not the baseball account. This is, the money came out for the shoes. You're not going to see it depicted here because we actually, it's a long story. This account is constantly in an ebb and flow because my kids are constantly needing something. Like there should be an extra 20 in here and there's not. I wonder if my husband took 20 out of here for something. Okay, I'm going to put a note in here that there should have been an extra 20. My husband might have come and taken it out for some sport thing that the kids needed, so, and didn't tell me. So anyways, so there was 30. There's 30. We're adding 20. I'll figure that part out. I'm going to leave that blank for right now and come back. And yes, that says guess because my baseball fund is actually upstairs, which is why I'm guessing maybe there was money missing because my husband most likely went to the batting cages and took $20 out of that. That's what happens. I'm gonna leave that blank. Healthcare. Medication. This is gonna be the biggie going forward. Oh, you know what? No. Yes. Yes, yes, no. No, an extra 20. Okay, I'll figure it out. I'm like, some of these were at zero, like this medication, we had 0, and I put an extra 20 already in it. So I don't need to throw that off because my count is starting to be off. I might get mixed up in this, guys. I should have done this a little bit better. Okay. One side of this is healthcare, one side of this is medication. So I think this side has medication. So let's find, nope. Yes. This side is healthcare. So there should be 175 in here. 1, 20, 40, 60, 75. And we're putting an extra 10 in here. So I'm going to take a 20 and drop a 10 there. So now we are at 185. And honestly, there's a few medical bills that need to be paid for, and I probably need to get those paid and do it. get that done. I keep that piece of paper in here to separate those two. Medication. This probably is all messed up. Let's see. Okay, so there is the 20. So right here, that's why I did that. Okay, so there's the 20 that I put in there because this was a 0. And now I know that there needs to be more being put in here since my husband's medication went up. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, which obviously I've already taken stuff out. So I took $6 out because of probably my other son's medication. And I'm putting 20 in. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94. This is going to be an adjustment for us, this medication, being $50 a month. But I've already adjusted our sinking funds for next month. So it is what it is. Can't do anything about it. All right, Cartex. Should have a 110, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. We're putting 30 in there. So we'll have 140. I got to order some more of these too, but not in the budget right now. One day I'll get all pretty stuff, right? One day. Hate writing on these coils. All right, this is where I'm very confused. Okay. Sinking funds are all messed up. This is why sometimes I hate waiting until the end of the month to fill these things, but I'll figure it out. It's no big deal. All right, so what we are going to do is just finish up week 5. Then I'll have to stop, figure that out, and close out this freaking budget. All right, so as far as that goes, let's see here. We got to squeeze all this in here, and I don't even know how we're going to do that. Well, you know what? There's some accounts that I didn't even touch. Like, we literally, actually, it looks like, no, because that was there. Where's my marker? I'm all flabbergasted now with those sinking funds. So that's done. So literally I only have 2 transactions for gas for, that was pretty good, those couple of days. So 2807 plus 4015. 6822. So that's how I'm going to do that. So the only thing that we did spend was in gas, and we had 1673 left. We spent 68. I really thought that I wasn't going to spend all of that money. But it is what it is. 5149. Oops, that should have been in red. That's okay, because that is over. Okay, and then I am going to put a grocery and negative 4101. And I am going to put that we had a plus $40 of that. So we were only over 101. Beautiful. And household. To put all of that back in here. I had a negative 7786. We're adding $52. 7786 plus 52. Nope. Minus. Duh. 7786 minus. Oops. 52. So now we're only over 2586. Beautiful. So we'll just take all of these remaining from here because we didn't do anything else that week. Like I told you, I was cutting it down that week, that last week. So did very good on our part. Okay, so I figured it out. That was just a silly thing from me. When I didn't put the money for his cleats back into the, like, I didn't take it from the baseball fund and put it back. Like, it's a whole situation. I really need to start writing all this down. So next month I will be way more clear on this. I will probably start a transaction log for our sinking funds, just because I am taking it. Like, before, I never used to even take out of these accounts, but for baseball, I am definitely taking out. And now medications, we're taking out even more. So I will start a transaction log. It is what it is. I have to start a transaction log for just sinking funds. So I'll set that up for April. Anyways, $250 is what we ended up putting into here. And I fixed everything, and I just need to now go through and write it all in. I've went through, that was like crazy. I even went back in my old video. I was like, okay, I don't know what you're thinking, Karen. So that was rough. Okay. So let's go through the March budget and figure out where we all were. And figure out, you know, here, and yay. So I ended up bringing in exactly, it was literally like exactly $800, which was kind of crazy. Not like a $5 more, which was nuts with DoorDash, but that's okay. So we ended up making $4,026.14 to help us with that. A little bit of overage. So we made about $518.14, which was about his, it was like a little bit of his bonus. So perfect. All right. Eating out. We ended up spending for eating out. We were over $74. Okay, so 150 plus 74.62. What the heck just happened? 150 plus 74.62. So we spent $224.62. I'm not worried about that side. Gas. We spent $451.49. $451.49. Ugh, gosh, guys, that gas is killing us. And I even use my mom's like Kroger points, so that is just, it is what it is. It's probably because I brought in so much in DoorDash. So, all right, groceries. We ended up spending $251.01. Household, we spent $125.86. $250. Or actually, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not putting the extra $200 that we put into sinking funds. That is just, that wasn't in our budget. It was extra. I guess I could put it into income if you really wanted to get down to it. Yes, I probably should have put this at 1,000. Come down here, put the 200 in here. It was just like, maybe I should. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think below. Like, I probably should, so that it's just not like ghost money. Those are, I guess, the type of things that I'm always like, because of cash coming in. It probably should have been. I should have just put this as 1,000 to put this in at 450 so that there wasn't like ghost money coming into our budget. But I'll do that next month. If that happens again, I will put that in here as my income type thing. Yeah. Anyways, okay, moving on. Spending. I'm telling you, sometimes things in my life are a little crazy. 150, 101.58. We ended up spending $251.58, and we had an unbudgeted of $17.21. Y'all are probably like, oh, what are you doing over there with all that cash? But trust me, it was like a friend paying me for some pictures, guys. It's like not business. I don't know. She would just like, she wouldn't not pay me. So 251.01. Let me do this before I. But the proper budgeting ways would have been to do it that way. Especially like with Budget Mom and stuff like that. She definitely would have been like, no. That needs to get put into your income. I mean, she takes from like sinking funds and stuff and does all of that. So, but like I said, I'm not that crazy about it. All right, so we went over. Ugh. Did we really go over that much? Let's see. Yeah, so we went over here and here and here. Matches exactly. Yep, I inputted this one twice, groceries. Okay. I'm like, that seems like an awful lot that we went over. We did not go over that much. Where's my whiteout? I'm like, that seems like an awful lot. And you guys were probably screaming while I was doing that, going, you're putting that in twice. All right, 1571.77. All right, so over here, everything is right. That was right. I mean, it was like 236, whatever. Right. And I already adjusted that. Perfect. All right, so I just need to go through and do this math again. So 400 plus 61 plus 304, because I did change that. 238, 30, 80, 819, 1399, 203, 32. 2 didn't go in, and 50. All right, so the fixed ended up being $2,199.71. Variable ended up being $1,571.77. Income was $4,226.14. So now let's do all that to $4,000. 26.14, 21.99, 71 minus 15. Yay, we are $254.66 under budget. So there it is. We were under budget. $254. This is where me and my husband definitely have been talking. We need to sit down, and I think I talked about it in my last weekly check-in, that we need to sit down and prioritize, like, where am I going to take that $254 and move it to? I like to leave a cushion in our checking account, so it will probably actually be only like $200. But where do we want to save that? Do we want to put it in a vacation fund and bulk that up a little bit? Or do we want to put that right towards, we are trying to save for a new air conditioner system in our house. We had been planning on using a stimulus. Unfortunately, we aren't getting the stimulus anytime soon. I'm not sure how to get it. So I'm still trying to figure that out. We haven't gotten the second or the third one, and we are planning on using that when it does come through. So I don't know. I think we might just start putting this to the side and seeing if we can get the change and then just repay ourselves if the stimulus ever comes through. Hopefully maybe we'll get it. We don't know. It's a long chapter, about stimuluses. So, but much happier with this month than I was last month. Thank goodness. Actually, I mean, a bonus saved us. But we probably wouldn't have spent the extra money on eating out if the bonus wasn't there. So we really didn't go haywire because we got a bonus. So I'm pretty happy with the way we did this month. So moving on to April. That's all you can do, right? Keep on moving forward. And we still put $200 away of that bonus. So I'm pretty happy, including like giving my husband $100 of it to just play with. Since, like I said, he's been working super hard and super stressed out with the things. So don't worry about that sinking funds. I'll have it all figured out for you guys when we come back for the April budget. So thank you guys so much for being here. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you are new, and if you are not, I would love, love, love a thumbs up. Talk to you soon. Bye.